I'm about to turn 73, and I feel like I did when I was in my 30s.
I love that. So I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I am happy to give some feedback to you and your dad. I've been following your dad's advice for about 5 years, and it's really him and Ethelston, and that really has saved me. I have two brothers that are probably not going to live more than a couple of years because they followed the standard American diet. And fortunately for me, I got off it 5 years ago and followed your dad's diet and did great. And then I got a little loosey-goosey. I caffeine, some wine, some peanut butter, meat here and there. And I had AFib about 5 months ago. When I found out it was AFib, I went back to your dad's strict diet, and I haven't had anything since.
That's great.
No AFib since, which is amazing. I know your dad has said I can probably avoid stroke with an AFib attack, but I haven't even had AFib. So I'm really happy that I've gotten on with my life.
That's wonderful. So can you tell me, so you've gotten rid of your AFib. Can you tell me what other changes you've experienced since making this?
Yeah, my blood pressure went back to normal. Complete normal. 121 last time, 121 over 72 or something like that. It had been 135 over 90. It wasn't terrible, but it just goes to show you, for me, I have to be really strict with what I eat. I wasn't really strict enough. I was kind of in yellow, shall we say, yellow light territory, and I need to stay in the green territory.
So can you tell us what some of your favorite meals are?
I have the same breakfast Ethelston has: oatmeal with berries and bananas and a few raisins. And for lunch, I usually have a salad with tofu. I snack in the afternoon with 2 pieces of toast. And then for dinner, I have usually some kind of soup with lentils in it, kind of a pea soup with a lot of vegetables sort of thing. Probably very similar to what your family has.
Yeah, it sounds like you keep it simple.
Yeah. I'm busy, and living alone, it's a lot of work to clean up after yourself all the time. So I try to keep it simple. And when I make soup, I make enough for like 4 or 5 days.
That's great. So what sort of challenges have you had?
Recently or before I followed your father?
Recently. Any challenges staying on the program? Going out to eat?
I still snack on dried fruit, which I know I shouldn't. I like the yellow light territory, and once in a while I'll have a white bagel or some Laughing Cow cheese. It's low fat, but it's still dairy. So, but I'm ballroom dancing usually about an hour and a half a day. So that burns off a lot of calories. So I think I'm okay. I just have to really be careful not to be too loosey-goosey and to stay strict. But at least I know what's going on.
You know what to do, right?
Yeah, right. My brothers all think, well, if you're not doing well, you got to go more low carb, eat more meat. It's just, and I've sent them your dad's book, Starch Solution, and I've told them how much, and they see how much better I am now than I was 6 years ago. And all 3 of them are morbidly obese. And I don't know. I've done my best. I just have to let go.
Yep. You can only do so much. Teach by example.
Yeah.
So how does your future look different now that you've made this lifestyle change?
Oh, it's really bright. I think I also follow, I don't know if you've heard of David Sinclair from Harvard. He's the longevity guru. Have you heard of him?
I have, yes.
Okay. Well, he says if you do everything right, you can probably live to your mid-90s. And if you can buy 20 years, by then the science of age reversal will kick in to a large extent. So I think my future is incredibly bright. I think I could live to 110 or 120, and that may be a pipe dream, but that's what I'm telling myself. And so I'm enjoying the ride, at least. But I feel my future is very bright. I feel young. A couple days ago, this has happened to me 3 times. I had this feeling like I had when I was in my 20s. I was telling one of my daughters about it. It's hard to describe. It's kind of a mental thing, but you feel young, you feel adventuresome. There's a sense of wonder and this sense of well-being. And it's just really hard to describe, but I remember those feelings when I was in my 20s, and I'm getting flashbacks every once in a while. And I don't know what it's from. I think the diet has a lot to do with it.
I
Anyway,
love that. I love that your future looks more bright now that you've.
yeah, I'm about to turn 20. I'm about to turn 73, and I feel like I did when I was in my 30s.
I love that.
So it's a great feeling.
Anything else you want to share with us before we sign off?
No, that's it.
Well, I appreciate
I'm
your time.
glad your mom and dad didn't retire. They've really got, both of them have got such a wealth of information that's needed today. And that's probably, the demand for them is probably going to grow as time goes on.
I hope so.
Yeah. And you are the administrator or the executive officer or whatever that is
I am.
for the
I
McDougall
love it
Foundation.
all. Yes.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Bill. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Good talking to you. Appreciate your time.
You too. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.